Oh,
On the top right, those little.
Got
grids.
it. Thank you.
okay. All right, we're good. We're recording.
All right.
Look at Anthony.
Yay!
In
So,
your element.
hello everyone. I'm really excited to be here. I'm going to turn on some lights here. Okay, here we go. So again, welcome, happy Monday. I'm going to be doing a little bit of cooking for all of you. I'm going to show you the rapid prep mandolin. So many people are just making French fries, slicing vegetables like crazy. It is amazing. Friends, I hope Pampered Chef is ready for this, because as soon as the green light turns green, these are going to fly off the shelf, okay? So today, friends, I'm actually going to share with you, and you guys, go Facebook Live, go Facebook Live. Kim, thank you so much. I cannot wait to start these freezer meals. And you guys, encourage your team members to go live. There's only just a couple days left of the month. So live, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. So here I have some tri-colored pasta, and we're gonna add some black olives, some red peppers, and some carrots in here. And of course, we're gonna use one of everyone's favorite tool, the Rapid Prep Mandolin. Oh my goodness, let's see it. Who is excited about this bad boy? Seriously, you guys, all of the time, if you want something sliced, away you go. So all you do is you just take your red pepper, friends, and you just throw it in here. Okay, you all know how to do this, right? So this is quick and easy. Now, if your chunks are too big, just slap them back in there and just away you go. So there's your red pepper, okay? And you guys, I'm telling you what, customers are going to freak, okay? We're all about veggies and fresh ingredients, right? So then you have your carrot, okay? Look at the carrot. Woo! Carrot's gone wild, friends, okay? So truly, slice anything you have in the kitchen in the Rapid Prep Mandolin. So even black olives can go in here too, okay? This was truly one of my most used products besides the grill that we used all of the time in our kitchen when we practiced this. Look at the black olives in there, the peppers, I mean, food is going all over the floor, but I don't care because we are having a good time this morning, okay? So again, we're just going to put those ingredients in our bowl. Now in here I have some Italian seasoning, some mini pepperonis. I sliced up some tomatoes in here and cubed up some cheese. So that is our Italian salad. Doesn't this look great? I'm actually serving this at a luncheon today. That's in just a little bit. So that is our salad and our Rapid Prep Mandolin. You guys, use this for potatoes and use the salt and vinegar. The best French fries you'll ever have. You can even put the rotisserie seasoning on your potatoes. It's not just for chicken, okay? Not everyone likes chicken, okay? Not everyone likes meat. Sprinkle it on everything, okay? So that is our Rapid Prep Mandolin, okay? And then this morning, who has used this for anything and everything, okay? Meatballs, 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 friends. I love meatballs. Ryan and I did Whole30 in the month of January. This saved our life, okay? So homemade meatballs and super veggie, mix it all together, put it in your donut hole pan, donut hole pan, put it in the oven, take it out. You have great meatballs. And you also can make some great cake pops, okay? So this whole pan is fantastic. Just let your imagination run wild, okay, friends? You can even put like the pancake waffle mix in there and have like mini pancake and waffle bites. Mwah, it's delicious, okay? Fruit and leather trays. You guys, you don't need a recipe. So many people are like, I need a recipe, I need a recipe. No, you don't. Just take all your vegetables or your fruit, put them in your blender, blend it up, and dump it in here. Now, the tip behind this, you guys, is do not fill them really, really full, okay? So many people fill it to the really full, top, tippy top. You're gonna have to dehydrate for 24 hours. You don't want to do that, okay? So just put a nice thin layer in your fruit leather trays. Now, you guys, with the record-breaking sales of the deluxe air fryers, I encourage you to have a fruit leather class, okay? It's gonna be so much fun. You just show off the fruit leather trays and show people how quick and easy it is to make homemade fruit leather for their family, okay? So the fruit leather trays are fantastic. Okay, so who wants to see this bad boy in action? Okay, this is the one that I've gotten quite a few messages, which I love helping people. We're all about helping one another, right?
Just teach me how to preheat that guy.
Okay. Guys, the on and off switch is in the back. Isn't that great that they added an on and off switch? Okay. I actually keep my probe plugged in all of the time. And if I'm not using it, I just put it right here in the drip tray. So you can just keep it. So many people forget about the probe or lose the probe. I just keep it plugged in and I just keep it down in here because you can still use the thing without using the probe. All right. Or you can unplug it and store it wherever you want. Okay, friends. I mean, some people would put it around their neck for a nice probe necklace. Okay. So do what you want with your probe. Okay. Preheating. Use this breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, midnight snacks, whatever you want. You want a grilled cheese at 3 a.m. Make yourself a grilled cheese at 3 a.m. people. Okay. The stairs. Use the stairs. Okay. So, you know, just to hover on top of your cheeseburger, whatever you want. Now, some people, it does float. So you can actually put the stairs and it still floats. Now, so many people are like, well, how do I get it back from not floating around like this? Well, you just snap it right back into place. Okay, friends? All right. So, all right. So we're going to actually start with breakfast here. You all saw the waffle pan, right? You love waffle pan. Put your waffle pan in there. Make yourself some waffles. Keep them in the insulated 2.5 quart serving bowls. So then you can make your eggs and your bacon. Okay. So you put the waffle pan in here. Away you go. All right. Heating it up. Let's preheat it here, Marie, for you. All right. I just have to find that. Here it is. Okay. So all you do here, friends, is put that in here. Okay, Marie, here you go. So we are going to use the custom setting. So say that you want to make your waffles at 400 degrees. So all you're going to do is you're going to hit the center button and the time flashes. Okay. So you want to cook your waffles for like 4.5 minutes. So this is how you adjust your time. Okay. Up, down. All right. Now flashing the temperature. Okay, so it's at 450. If you want to go down, you just adjust it all the way down. So I'm going to cook my waffles at 395. Then I hit go. Now this, you all know the spinning button wheel thing. It's on the quick cooker. It's preheating right now. So it's on, you know, it's on the quick cooker. It's on the deluxe cooking blender. We're all used to the wheelie dealy thingy. All right. So now it's done preheating, friends. You make your waffles. Da 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 da. Away you go.
Well, that's where okay, stop right there. So if you timed it, then it's timing on preheat and then you got to press the time again or the minute.
So as soon as it's done preheating and it reaches 395 degrees, it'll say add. Okay. So the time isn't going right now. Okay. So once it says add, you add your waffle mixture in here. All right. And then you hit the center button and there's the time.
I am not the only one who probably didn't.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But here's the best part. If you at like 30 seconds, you're like, holy crap, my waffles aren't done yet. All you have to do is hit the add 30 seconds and it adds. Okay, so it's already adding 30 seconds to your clock right now. So now it's going to cook for 7 minutes. Okay, so now that your waffles are done, keeping warm in your 2-quart insulated bowl, you're like, okay, now who wants some bacon and eggs? These are already a little hot. I mean, this thing can heat up. And the best part, friends, isn't it wild? They go into the dishwasher. Woo! When they told us that, I swear I said, you are making a lot of people's dreams come true. Just throw them into the dishwasher. All right, so here's the fun part. So this thing actually opens all the way up. We all know that. So we're just gonna open it all the way up. On one side, we're gonna make some bacon. On the other side, we're gonna make some eggs. So we're gonna put our eggs up here and our bacon down here. Now, friends, you can heat both things at a different temperature. Isn't that fantastic? That's what the top and bottom button is all about. So when you hit the bottom button or the top bottom button, I wonder if you can see that here. I'm gonna just, okay. So you hit the top button, hit cancel, because we're still making waffles here. So hit top. Oh my gosh, custom, top. Okay, so it's telling you the temperature here. Okay, so you can change the temperature on the top, change the temperature on the bottom, so that it'll say BTM right there, okay? Then you hit go. So now it's preheating all your different temperatures that you want. So make your bacon on one side, make your fried eggs on the other side, okay? And then, so say that you want some cheese on your eggs, but you don't want to fry it. So now that your bacon is all done, away you go, okay? You're like, oh my gosh, this pan is disgusting. So you're just gonna take your bacon pan, throw that into the dishwasher, friends. Now you're just gonna, all you're gonna do is you're gonna add, you want a little melted cheese on your eggs? Well, now you just put your eggs over here and hover it over top, just like so, okay? And you just hit custom, cancel, custom, and you just want it just for a couple of seconds, okay? 30 seconds at 450. And then once it's done, you look at that. Isn't that great? You like melted cheese on top of your scrambled eggs or your frittata or whatever you're making for breakfast, all right? So that is breakfast. Now lunch, friends, let's talk about lunch. Paninis, steak, chicken, whatever you want. Friends, if you're not making shrimp, make shrimp on your grill. It's so fantastic. It's done in like 3 minutes. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. So good. We had shrimp line bowls. They're fantastic. Again, and the chicken turns out perfect each time. Chop it up with your salad chopper. Really, really use the heck out of this bad boy. I was talking to our dear friend Eileen this morning, and she's just like, I just made toast on mine. I'm like, okay. I mean, you can truly just, you know, toast some toast. She also mentioned, you guys remember, I wasn't around then, but paninis and martini parties, was that a thing? So bring back the paninis and martini parties, because who doesn't love some fresh lemon martinis, okay? Who does not? I mean, hello. So all you're gonna do here, friends, is you're gonna just, you know, roll your lime or lemon or lime across the countertop and zest. Now, I don't know if this is being recorded and being shown to home office, but I'm gonna tell you a little secret, okay? I'm gonna tell you a little secret. So now that you zest your lemon, okay, and you add it to your martini, say that you want a little shredded cheese on your panini, okay? Watch this. Just 1 second. I'm gonna grab this. This was, we were told no, but everyone thought it was a good idea. I came up with it. Watch this.
So you're doing Parmesan?
Watch this, Marie. Check this out, friends. This is thebomb.com. Look at, I know, right? It's probably going against all rules, friends, but rules are meant to be broken sometimes, right? Okay.
I'm with you.
But look at this. It is freshly grated Parmesan cheese in a bowl. You don't have to worry about, you know, getting that handy dandy. I love our microplane graters, but this is fantastic. Look.
That's great. You're doing great.
Sorry, I had a call coming in. Oops.
Sorry, I'm busy.
There we go. So the Parmesan cheese, you guys. I know, I'm a rebel, Laura. I am a rebel.
Why
But
won't
you
they let
guys,
you do that, Anthony? Why? I think it's such a great idea. Why won't they?
know something about rules and laws and, you know, slicing your, I think it's like has to do with like slicing your, I don't know. So
Okay. We're-
anyway,
I think
It-
it's because you're right, Anthony. They don't want anybody to get hurt.
Yep,
You
safe.
don't want to get in. Yeah. So you guys, just if you aren't afraid of getting hurt, use it for fresh Parmesan cheese. Okay. I'm telling you what. I mean, we made that Brussels sprout and broccoli dish with the homemade lemon juice and all the things. Oh my goodness. So it is a fantastic recipe. So I use the lemon citrus press all of the time. I like to show off something that my friend made this weekend. If you guys are huge cupcake fans, take a box of lemon cake mix, okay? Use lemonade instead of water. Then you take your citrus juicer and you juice a lemon and you zest a lemon. Oh my gosh, I had like magical dreams after eating one of these. It is the best. I'm like, how did you come up with this? And then he made homemade cream cheese lemon frosting and he used this. You guys, it is a fantastic recipe. And it's just a box, like the total cost of it was like $3 for 24 cupcakes. It's fantastic. And it's lemonade. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, it's just lemonade. And and then he added a box of lemon pudding in it as well. It's just
You may
lemon.
you may need to jot that down because I know that's
Share that and I'll put it in
number-
the video.
that's going to be
know.
the number one question. What was Anthony's recipe?
I know. I'm gonna share it with you because you can make it in the mini loaf pans. You can make it in the donut hole pans. He made mini bundt cake. I mean, that recipe I'll share with you guys. But the secret is the fresh zest and the fresh juice from the lemon. So that is that. And of course, when we got our the cupcakes out, we used, what do you guys think of these? I mean, these are fantastic, how they nestle in with one another. You just flip them over and they have the same design as underneath our stoneware. Now, do you guys know why they created this like this? Okay, it's so when you put your hot things on there, the heat or the air can, go through and it can cool off your pan faster, okay? But again, you can just throw these right into the dishwasher, away you go. Now, use your produce bags, friends. Everyone, fresh produce, stop using plastic. Just stop using plastic just save the world for your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren. Speaking of great-grandchildren and kiddos, you guys, these are not only fantastic to use for your coating, but when my niece and nephew come over, I use these, okay? They're not gonna break. I mean, they're fantastic. You can put, their food in here. They can sit in their chair. They can carry it around. It is fantastic, okay? So you use the coating trays all of the time, all right? Are there any questions? I mean, I don't know if I hit all of the products. Thank God they brought these back, okay? I'm telling you what, these are fantastic. The mini whisk is great. The avocado tool. What do you guys think of the guacamole seasoning? I mean, life saver. Paninis, margaritas. You're gonna have homemade guac with every dish you're gonna ever eat again, okay? It is fantastic and it's really great. You just take a tablespoon and put it in with an avocado and away you go. So,
Well, let's open it up for questions.
yeah, I'm willing to answer some questions.
I have a question. It's Sue. I have a waffle question. So I did cornbread waffles the other day and I looked up the recipe and it said 6 minutes. And so do you, I let it cook for a little bit and then I took a batch out and then I put another batch in and then I kept hitting the 30-second mark. Am I supposed to set it for 3 minutes, take that waffle out and then reset the time? Or do I just was the 7 minutes for me to do 3 batches of waffles? I was all right, I'm confused.
It's all a personal choice. Some, it just depends on the thickness of your waffle there, Sue. So people don't put enough scoops in their waffle thing, so it gets done quicker. So then, you know what I'm saying is
Yeah,
that,
like the cornbread was thin, so it was
Yeah.
done quicker. So I was doing multiple batches, but then I was
Yeah,
like,
and-
oh, was the 6 minutes supposed to get me through like all 3 batches? Or then I was like, oh gosh, maybe I'm not supposed to be hitting the 30-second.
6 minutes is if you put enough, if you put a big scoop in there, okay?
Gotcha.
Yeah. I hope that helps.
That was very helpful. And
Yeah.
I noticed your press is angled as well. I heard a lot of comments about that. Like when we were looking straight onto your grill and griddle, it looks like the bar, or it did, maybe it was just the angle of it, looked like the bar wasn't straight horizontally. Yeah, that's what it looked like, just like that.
Okay, the reason is you're on the stairs. When you're on the
Oh.
stairs, it has that, because the stairs aren't on this side,
Okay.
there's nothing's wrong with the grill at all. It's just that it's on the step, okay? And it has to lean a little bit because, I mean, this can hold it, but it can't hold all the weight, so it just leans a little.
So how do you get it to float like you had it?
Yeah, so you'll see on the side, right here, is it has like a little, this little knob. Do you see that little knob?
Okay,
It just pops in and out of there, just like so. I mean, you can iron your shirt. If you have really long hair, go ahead and, you know, instead of using your hair straightener, just put it in here, friends, and just pull it out. You'll be good to go. I mean, do your whole head in 30
I
seconds.
love watching your lives. You inspire me to be crazy on my lives. I love it.
Go crazy. I mean, people love crazy.
Yep, I watched you do the one with the cupcakes with your buddy, and you guys were making pina coladas, and I got my daughter-in-law to get on a video with me. I'm like, we can be crazy like that. Like
Yeah,
it,
you
it
have
works.
to. People love a little crazy because we're living in such a crazy world. People need some laughter in their life, friends. So put on a pair of sunglasses, put on a pair of, you know, crazy hat, a lei, whatever you want, go live, okay? It really, really helps your business.
Anthony, I have a
All right.
question that I hope I don't sound stupid for, but yesterday I made bacon and eggs on my grill. How do you get the eggs to not drain down the center?
Which side do you cook your eggs on?
I think it was on what would be the top is where my eggs
Okay.
were. Do I need to switch
Yeah.
it?
I normally do my eggs on here because this is the
Is it
area that
tilted?
gets, yeah, and it gets
Okay.
hotter, okay?
Okay.
Quicker, okay?
Perfect.
They heat up evenly, you know,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the same amount of time. I usually cook my eggs on this side.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
I did the same thing the first time and my eggs rolled out, and it was because I hadn't gotten the top locked flat. So it was angled a little bit, so it was rolling down. So make sure that's flat too. So
Yeah.
Anthony,
And it just goes to show that some of our houses aren't always even. Okay, friends, your countertops may not be just, you know, gravity may be pulling the eggs one side of the pan to the other. Okay, I mean, when you put it in on your grill, on your stovetop, your eggs, my eggs sometimes lean. They just want. Eggs have their own creative minds too, friends. You're still gonna get an egg, okay, no matter what part of the griddle it gets on.
so if you just want to use one plate, can you do that without heating up both?
Yes, that's with the top and the bottom, top and the bottom button. Yes, but you'll notice, I'll show you here. If you turn it on and there isn't a plate in it, it will not function. Okay, so you have to have both plates in it to be able to even set any buttons, timers, heat.
And for people who didn't take the plastic piece off the back of your plates, I read about that. So just so that it's on video on the back, if you'll show them where it was.
Yeah, so friends, there's when you open up your Deluxe Electric Grill and Griddle, there's a plastic piece on here. So many people are putting the plastic piece in there, and it won't go because, you know, that protects it from turning off. So take the plastic piece off, friends. Super easy.
Oh my gosh, you make me laugh. This is great.
Anthony, I have a question. I did waffles yesterday, and the backside and one corner got burnt or hot cooked faster. Any suggestions for that?
Make sure that you put your dough in the, like your mixture in the center of the pan, because when you push down on it, there's more weight in the back of the pan than there is on the front of the pan. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
'cause so many people like put it in, it depends on where you put your drop. So
Mhm.
you have to put it in the center, so you just push down, okay, friend?
Okay, thank you.
And what thickness do you set it when you're doing waffles? Are you doing one? What step level? Like when you're doing waffles? Do you
What step?
adjust the side at
Oh,
all?
no. Nope, I just put it right down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Belgium, well, okay.
You have to run a heat cycle first, the first time you use it, or can you just start cooking with it after?
As soon as I got this, I just started frying things, making French toast. No, you just go. Don't be intimidated. So many people are like, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. You're not gonna break it. You're gonna burn something if you don't pay close attention, but use it. I haven't even tried. Cora, what are you doing, girl?
Everybody's chilling.
Anthony, can you go over the mandolin and some of the settings on the back?
She's still not, is she pooped? Oh.
Can't hear in.
Are we good?
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right. So the settings on the back, okay? So I'm gonna actually just grab another carrot here just to show you the different settings.
I've also liked just having it on a flexible mat and then being able to take everything from the mat to my bowl.
Yeah.
And I think those feet on it are super good.
Yes.
They really are non-stick or grip.
So I think of it's the different thicknesses. So just it goes from 1 to 8 for the different thicknesses. These are your different, slices, okay? Does that kind of make sense? Oh my, someone's opening up their curtains. Good morning, New York. Okay, here we go. All right. So so honestly, you just have to play with it, okay? So do you see how the dark circle here is just a flat circle? That's what you're gonna get. You're just gonna get slices, okay? You see how it's just thinly sliced carrots. Okay, see that there? They're just small circles. All right. Now say that you want some, a couple more, different kind of. So now it's cutting it in half, the circle in half. Okay, so now you're getting, yeah. Look how cute those are. I can see these on like your little deviled egg penguins, Marie, that you make. Okay, and then if you want like shoelaces here, friend, then you just, now you have like a, okay, and then so now if you wanted like thicker ones, okay, so now I have thicker. You see how the different thicknesses, okay? Does that kind of help? Kind of, sort of?
I think one of the things that I love about it is potato chips, and we did matchstick French fries. Like, oh my God, they were
Yum.
the julienne with the thin blade is
So good.
So
Are you guys huge fans of Big Mac? Big Macs. Anyone that Big Mac? I mean, who doesn't love Big Macs? Well, I'm not a huge fan of drive-thrus or fast food. So you guys, what I did here is I actually took a potato and made Big Mac casserole. So what you do is you just take your potato and you just thinly slice up. So I did it on this setting. So I had like chunks like this, okay? What you do is you take your potato, slice it all up, then you take your ground beef and brown it up, and you can add some special sauce, or you don't have to add the Big Mac special sauce. And then you put it in your baker, okay, with a little bit of peppers and onions and bacon, and you bake it for about an hour. You take it out, and then you add your tomatoes, your lettuce, your pickles, and then you make the special sauce. You have a Big Mac without the bun, low calorie, so delicious, yummy, yummy. Try it out today, okay? So you really can do a lot of things with the Rapid Prep Mandolin. Okay, sorry.
There was one question about somebody who was making pancakes and it didn't seem to work as well on both sides as the one. Is there any trick to heating the lid as hot as the bottom?
Yes, so here's what I have done, okay? Again, this is like, stays within the group and recorded and shared with whatever. Anyway, when you preheat something, friends, make sure, I like to keep it closed when it's preheating. And then what I do is I open it up, okay? And then I start frying. It's totally a personal choice, whatever you do, but preheat it, put it here, and away you go. All right?
Anthony, can you show us how to chop? Have you put the potatoes in twice so you can dice? Will you show that? Because somebody's asking. I think that's amazing to do, like homemade hash browns.
Yes. So here we go. We're gonna just test it out here. I'm gonna go get a potato. Okay, friends.
Yeah.
Laura, you're putting me on the spot, girl.
You know what, Anthony? You start all of our weeks off like so perfect. People are saying in the comments we need a little Anthony every day in our lives.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. I should remind Ryan about that too, okay? I'm teasing.
Anna, can you do your protein waffle with them real quick while he gets that ready?
Say that again.
We have my director Adriana's on here, and I told her share her protein waffle idea. She sent me the picture of this protein waffle she made the other day, and oh my God, you guys, it looked beautiful.
So low carb. So it's essentially a scoop of whatever your favorite protein powder is, 1 egg, and then I just put a little water in there and until you get the consistency that you want. Obviously you want it a little bit thicker. So just add a little at a time and throw it on and it's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so this is on setting number 1. Okay, setting number 1, and then the shoelace setting. Okay, I don't know what they call it. All right. So you just put your potato in there. Laura, are you ready for this? Cheesy hash browns. Okay, so here are your hash browns, friends. Look at those beautiful, ready to go hash browns. Now you can do this with regular potatoes or sweet potatoes, but really,
oh my gosh,
it is fantastic.
Anthony, have you make thick French fries and then put them in there again and it cubes it?
Oh, got it, girl. You
got it?
Yeah. You got it. Anything for you, Laura.
How did you do the hash browns again, Anthony? What setting did you have?
It was on the setting number 2.
Okay.
Setting number 2 and this setting. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Okay.
Julienne.
Julianne, there we go. Thank you. Pampered, not perfect, right? Okay, so then you got the hash browns. Okay, now we want to do a thicker cut, right, Laura?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so the thicker cut. So now this is the thicker cut, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna twist it again to like number 3. So I keep it on this, okay? Then I just go to 2 or 3, and then you can do like thinner slices. So you can do it again. Okay, look at this. Okay, so now you're thinner, all right? Okay, then you're gonna take it and you're gonna go to like 8. And you're gonna get like chunks. Maybe 7.
Hey, Anthony, do you still have a chunk of potato left?
Oh, girl, I have potatoes for days.
Okay,
You want me
okay,
to-
so put it on the thick julienne at like a 6.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And now,
Let's
now,
do
now
this.
cut it. Yep. And now put those back in on their sides.
There we go. Throw them in there.
People were asking to dice, and that gets you a better dice.
Yeah, it's like dice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love your hash browns
There you
though.
go.
Yeah, I put in,
Thank you.
I put in the chat that anytime you're using potatoes, you really need to take out your glass bowl or your batter bowl with cold water and do a couple rinses, and then a cotton towel, like, you know, one of those cotton kitchen towels, and put them, after you've drained them, put it in there and even roll it up to really dry it so that your potato, like your hash browns, will go up and down and they're really dry. At that point, then you cook them and they won't get brown, they won't get sticky, because you really need to take the starch out of them.
Yeah.
So Anthony, thank you for sharing with us today.
You're
This
so
was-
welcome.
A great call. I know next week we have Chantel lined up to talk about recruiting. And I would love to circle back on the freezer meal workshop and what people have done and what results they've gotten. And I think that could be a game changer for a blend of cooking show to Zoom, you know. Anthony, are you doing like live cook with me, or what's your?
Yeah, so I run a lot of things in my VIP page now with the air fryers and all the things that, you know, a lot of people sold a lot of air fryers. So a lot of people have air fryers, quick cookers, and blenders. So starting in March, I'm going to be doing air fryer classes, okay? Like Air Fryer Friday, if they want to hop on, see what I'm making, or, you know, deluxe cooking blender, you know, make a nice hot soup. People can hop on, you know, join me and watch me make soup, and they can make soup with me. They can join me live in my Facebook group or live on Zoom. Now, if they join live on Zoom with me, then they get entered into a prize, and I'll send them like a season's best cookbook or something. And then of course with the quick cooker as well. The more people you have on Facebook Live with you, friends, and it's just not your face all the time, your views go up, your interaction goes up, your sales go up, because, you know, it's just not your Pampered Chef person, you know, selling things. So I encourage you to like team up with someone, even if it's via Zoom, or have them in your home, or, you know, have someone take a picture or record a video and then post it on your VIP page or on your Instagram or Facebook page, whatever you want. So.
Excellent. Cora asked, on your VIP group or business page?
On my VIP group, okay? I will announce that I'm having an air fryer class on my business page, and then I'll share that post on my personal page, and then people can join my VIP group.
Okay. Thank you.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
Patty, anything that you want to say? Final words?
Sam sent me something that she couldn't post, so I couldn't post it either. It's a lot of wording, but I put it in a Evernote note, and you guys should all be able to click on it and it will open up. Roxanne, are you there? This looks amazing. She's
I'm
reaching
here.
past and host. So you want to,
Jennifer, Penny.
Yeah, so I'm going to be real honest and transparent in the fact that a lot of my business and bookings come from new bookings and I have not ever done a good job. And it's one of the things one of my goals to work on is better customer service and getting my past hosts to host with me again, letting me become their Pampered Chef person, right? They always, are so excited after their party, but I haven't done a good job of just following up and saying, hey, we got a new catalog coming out. Would you like to take a look? Would you like to host another party? So I'm so excited about this new season. I thought if there's a time to do it, now's the time to do it. So I just started putting together some simple wording and, sent them one message at a time. So when you see it, I kind of, first it was, hey, hello, my Pampered Chef friend. I hope you're staying warm. You guys will see all this. And then I'm so excited about the new season. Would you like to take a peek? Asking them a question. Then if they get back to me and say, sure, then I send them, take a look at this video and let me know what catches your eye. So now I'm giving them a sneak peek at our new products coming out. And if they don't respond, I have an opening to follow up. Hey, what did you think? Did you want to take a look? So I have a follow-up with them. And then once they tell me what they're excited about, or if they didn't comment, again, I'll go back and say, what did you think? Did anything catch your eye? And then I send them that last message that just says, what do you think what do you say I send you a catalog, or better yet, a host packet, and let's get you on my calendar for this spring. I mean, I'm booking in April and May right now. Which one is better? And I booked just from past hosts, and you guys, I do a lot of parties. So just in past hosts, I've done I've booked 6 new parties over the weekend with some of my past hosts. And then dropping out there that new catalog, that picture with, I'm a little bit of a cheat because my granddaughter is like a marketing, everybody's all about when they see that little face. And I did not think I would get the reaction that I did, but I had catalog's dropping. Let me know if you want one, and got one comment. So I encourage you, if you have a cutie or anybody in your house, use them. I hate to say use it, but you know what I mean? Like throw it out there, or a silly picture of yourself with the catalog, but don't show the cover. And I just put out there, hey guys, I'm so excited. We got these new catalogs. She's over here helping me get them ready. And I got 36 comments on it. And I'm booking parties from totally different people than my past host. So yeah, between reaching out to my past host and then throwing that out there with, you got a pet, got a cute pet, put your pet on there. But just putting the catalog, I put a post out there with just the catalog, a great image that someone made, did nothing. That might work for some people. It didn't work for me. But as soon as I put that cutie out there with that catalog announcing that, between that and my past host, I'm booking parties outside of my parties. So just a tip. I hope that helps. I shared it with my team, and I've already had a couple of them say, oh my God, I started doing this. It's working. So that's it.
Muted. Thank you so much, Roxanne. Really appreciate it. Yeah, every little bit helps there. So great wording. Thank you. Anybody have any questions for Roxanne? I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's all there. I think I copied and pasted all of it in there. Did you look at it? I'm not sure, Roxanne, but I think I did. I think I got it all.
I didn't look at it. Let me go back and grab it. Yeah, and the only thing I forgot to put in there is when I sent it to my team, I actually broke it down for them. Okay, first, this was my first message. It wasn't asking them for a party first. It was just, hey, new catalog coming out. You want to take a peek? So you guys will see that. Just kind of break it down one message at a time. If they don't get back, follow up. And I think I have a list of literally probably 60 people I need to follow up with. Those are just the ones that I've heard from, and I have gotten those bookings already for, yeah.
Really good. So it's there. We just have to break it up. I see
Yep.
it. Yeah, I see it. Okay. I'll put that, I'll put this with today's director chat. So we can have that as well. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, this was so amazing. Anthony, I have not stopped. I don't know how many pounds of potatoes I have cooked since that thing. I don't even know if I can cook anything else. And I don't know if I can make anything else on that prep tool because it's like potatoes. Not even kidding. I know. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what you were talking about when you were talking about Big Mac. That was just a regular Big Mac at Burger King, right? Is that what you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. Amazing.
Well, thanks everyone.
Thank
Special sauce is just Thousand Island dressing, right, Anthony?
you. Right.
It's mayo, pickles. And I use like a sugar-free ketchup or a homemade ketchup, and you mix that all together. A
Mayo,
little bit of
ketchup, and pickles?
mayo, ketchup, and pickles, and you can add like onion to it or garlic powder.
How much of each, Anthony?
A third of a cup of mayo, and then 2 tablespoons of ketchup.
Okay.
Wow. That's the special sauce.
The special sauce, and it's really good.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Lots of great ideas, guys. Looking forward to seeing you all next week. Anthony, you knock it out of the park. I mean, you can't help but smile when you see you smile. Thank you.
Oh,
You're the face of the next generation of Pampered Chefs. You know, you
you're
are
so sweet.
You're going to be around for such a long time, Anthony.
someday you'll have gray hair.
I'm going to open up that catalog. You're going to be a national executive
50
director.
years from now,
I'm going to have no teeth. So there you go.
50 years from now, when you're coming on live and you've got your cookbooks and everything else. So thank you. Thank you for sharing. You
Thank
guys,
you. Thank you.
thank you. Thank you again.
Appreciate it. Okay. Anybody have any other questions for anybody?
I do really quick. For the freezer meal workshops, how long are you guys allowing for spices and rubs to ship right now? I know Kim had said, I think you guys are trying to get them ordered by this weekend. And then are you hosting your workshop the weekend of the 6th or the weekend of the 13th?
I
He
think
said the weekend of the 13th.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is perfect. You know, that'll give you enough time to get them. And what a great way to get people active this week.
Yeah.
And can I ask really quickly on the freezer meal workshops, are you guys making a new group each month you do that? Are you leaving those people in the group if they don't reorder again, or what are you doing?
Well, being that I've never done it, Jennifer, I would not answer that question, but Kim Gant might. I'm
I
gonna.
think Kim jumped off, but at this point, the plan is for our Gantt org is, I think each month we'll make a new group, because if those old people didn't rebuy for the next month, then you don't want to keep them in there and things like that if they didn't repurchase the seasonings and things. So I think that's the plan at this point, but it very well could change.
Yeah, that would make sense though to do.
Hey, you guys, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
It's Nancy Joe.
Which
Hello.
one, Nancy Joe, is it? We can hear
This
you.
is the real Nancy Joe. From what I understand and what I was working with them on, they are going to do a new Facebook group for each menu. Okay. So this way, when people when they order their spices, then they will be added to the Facebook group and they'll be able to get all the recipes and the shopping lists and all that kind of stuff. And then they'll be able to shop with them. So you can do a new group for each one, or you can do a new group for each menu, which I like that, because then they can scroll through. You're going to start all the posts again, and you can eliminate the old posts and start fresh, but you can use all the same graphics and the send share posts and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I understood Kim to say, because I am gonna have her make a new one at least once a month, possibly 2. menus 5 days. Okay, so is that what she said? I had to drive someone to the airport, so I had to get off for half the call.
That's what she said. So this was, everybody was very appreciative of Nancy. You weren't on the call when we were doing this, but everybody said thank you very much. And that it's very exciting and much needed, and yes. So thank you.
And what's nice about doing it then live, either through Zoom or live on the Facebook page, is anyone that missed it can go back and see it. You can either do it through a Zoom call or you can do it through the live Facebook, whichever, you know.
Right.
Because think about it, if you were ever sick and you had a cooking class going, you could actually play that Zoom call.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway.
Well, thank you. It was a great call today.
Amazing.
Good stuff.
Maria, I have a question.
I do too.
So Kim was talking about, what are they setting up a mega freezer? So they're gonna might have like 4 directors or 4 groups in there with all of their people. Who is running the actual Zoom, Facebook, whatever?
Kim is doing the Saturday morning and another director is doing the Sunday afternoon.
Okay, all right.
I have a question then. Are they running that group or running a party for the next week? Is that what was mentioned last week?
2 weeks, yeah. So once somebody purchases the packet,
right,
then they're allowed in the group and they get the content and just, you know, kind of keeping it going. Here's the Zoom link, or it's going to be, yeah.
Marie, so so both of those classes are the exact same menu. So they're
Correct.
running them in the same group. They're running
Correct.
in the same group. So people that couldn't do it on the 13th are doing it on the 14th, right? Okay. Okay.
And then they're showing products the week leading up to the 13th, like they're running, like we would normally do a show, a virtual party.
That's the way it sounded.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, like here's the things we're going to be using that make it easier if you want any of this stuff. And then obviously they can purchase from the person who invited them.
Okay.
But
Well, it sounded like she was running the group the 1st to the 5th, but the actual live part wasn't until the 13th. Is that correct?
Yes.
That gives
Am I
them
wrong?
time to get the products. Okay.
Okay. So how are you keeping in touch with them? Just through the group?
yeah, it sounds like the information about the Zoom is through the group, and
Okay.
you know, I haven't done it. So, but I think I think what we're trying to do is recreate the cooking show experience on Zoom, and she called it, Who Would Like to Cook With Me, you know?
I'm still confused how you get Zoom and live to run without all that feedback going on. Does anybody know the secret?
One has to be muted.
I've tried that. It doesn't work.
No.
You have to mute all the other participants, I would think, because the live feed would also pick up the background noise, right?
Yes, and you have to go to zoom.com USA and run it from there to be able to hook it back to your Facebook group or page or whatever you're using. And then whoever is in charge of it, the host, they have to mute everyone. And if someone wants to speak, it does throw back a lot. It can throw back some feedback on the Facebook, but it doesn't on the Zoom. So some people in the group that we do may decide they want to join the Zoom instead of actually watching it through the Facebook group when it's live. But when it goes back to replay, you won't hear as much of the fuzziness and all that on the replay, like when they're rewatching it, like if they miss the cooking show.
So are you running Zoom on your computer and then the live through your phone?
No, there is actually a way
Yeah,
to connect your Zoom to a Facebook group. It's in the settings. If you go to Zoom and you enable it, there's going to be 3 dots.
I think I've done that.
I haven't. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, okay. Be the host logged in. Thank you, Linda McGuire. All right.
I have a suggestion on the Zoom thing, because my husband and I are doing 3 different things. So I've got a computer going and then the 2 phones. We turn our phones down, all the way down, and mute them. but you have to turn your phones all the way down.
Okay.
And then, but he and I are, all three devices are in the same area. So we have a Chris cam, a Leslie cam, and then the main computer, which is the one that's feeding everything. And that's where I usually talk to, because, but just make sure your phones are turned down.
All right, so you
if you're
talk
in the
into
same
your
room.
phone, is what you're saying.
I talk to the computer. So
Oh,
the
you talk to
computer is
the
the one where I start it. And then I go live through the computer into the groups. And I'm doing my Facebook business page and sometimes 2 or 3 groups all at the same time. And then, but we turn our phones all the way down. So if we're talking though to the guests, then we do it through we look at the computer and talk at the computer.
Why the phones then?
Because I have a small kitchen. And so the Chris cam is showing his section of the kitchen, and it's on a tripod. And then my cam is showing my little section of the kitchen, because they wouldn't be able to see everything from the computer. So there's 3 different stations basically that they can see.
How does it know to, is it all zooming in there? So you have 3 different.
Yes.
Zooming in.
Yes, so he'll log in using the link. I'll log in using the link on my phone, but I start the whole thing on the computer.
Okay.
But the feedback thing, just turn down your phones so you don't get that feedback.
But you're not having other people in on that Zoom. You're just
Yes,
Zooming
I am.
into a group. Oh, you are. Okay.
Can we
Yeah.
get this in our document? Because I've tried this so many times and I've not been successful. So maybe we can have a document that says, go to
is how you do it.
zoom.com on your site, click X, go to your phone and go live on your phone and use your computer. Because I want to do exactly what you're saying, which is live in a group that happens to be going on that week, but also on my VIP page and on my business page simultaneously. And I've not been successful.
So I'm actually not going live. I'm not going live on my phone. I'm just logging into the Zoom link so that we're all in the Zoom at the same time. But yes, I'll try to get that done.
Well, Leslie,
Yeah.
maybe you could actually be like our second speaker next week about how you.
Oh crud! Why did I do that? This is why I stay silent in the background.
No way.
See what happens after we're done. So
Written directions would be good though.
Yeah.
written would
Yeah,
be
I can put together some written directions with screenshots. How's that? I'm really good at that. I have a team that needs screenshots and videos.
There we go.
That's perfect.
So, thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
I have a question on with them doing the 2 different videos, like on the 13th and the 14th, are they doing the cook-alongs with the exact same menus? I mean, if they're recording them, why are they doing them twice?
Because some people may want to get in on Zoom as live versus watching it in the group afterwards.
Like they
so
want
if you're
the
a
live.
Okay.
And they can't make it the Saturday, so they're going to do it on the Sunday. Right?
Okay.
That's what it is.
But technically you could bypass that. I mean, if you really wanted to probably only do it once, you could, right? I mean, if you
or maybe do 2 meals on one day and 2 on the other. I mean, instead of doing all 4 twice.
I'm not sure, but in case maybe if you didn't have a director that could do the other day, if it is going to be recorded, and couldn't you technically, if you couldn't figure out the live Zoom stream, if you are recording it, you can also post the recording in the group for those who weren't able to make it live. So might be a couple of variances that you could do here to make it work.
But like, as Anthony said, when you go live in a group, people that are in that group get the notification. And if they tune in and they stay tuned in for a period of time, it changes your algorithms in that group and also on Facebook. So ideally, we want to figure out how to go live for those people who happen to be on their phone and watching us, but also for the people who aren't on Facebook and are more comfortable with Zoom. Plus Zoom gives us the ability, to record it and to do it. So like Zoom has that feature where you can Zoom a call and project it live as a live stream in Facebook. Like that is a feature. So it would be great if we could figure out how to work that, because it seems like that would do all things. It would help the people who don't have Facebook. It would help our algorithms so that we get more viewers. Plus, we could go live once and put it on our business page, our VIP page, and in our current group that week. So without having to go live multiple times, like you could do it once, and then you also have it recorded, like Patty was saying, like I'm quarantined to my bedroom with COVID, so I haven't been able to cook in my kitchen. So I'm pulling old videos up and playing those live in the group. So
The only way you
That's
can
a good
post
point.
it, the only way you can post it to multiple at the time is if you go live in your business page and then share it to the groups. You can't go live in a group and share it to the other pages.
Right. Yeah, you do have to go live on your business page because that's public. And then you can share. You can't go live in a group and then, unless of course you save the video and.
Right, but it's not live, but then it's not live in the group. It's a recording.
Linda McGuire, she's using her portal.
Yeah, she does use her
You can
portal.
do that. I use my portal also to do that.
Record on a portal, right? But in Zoom you can.
You can, yeah.
Okay, because I know.
Well, she said, I use the portal for my camera and use the computer to share it in my business page.
Right. So she's going live with her phone, right? Is that what she's saying? She's going live with her phone. I'm not looking at the way.
If you're, well, I guess if you have a group that's public, but if your group is private, you can't share it into another spot.
You can share it if you're on your business page. That's public. So you can share that live into a group that is not public.
Right.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Christina Bailey does Zoom from her computer, and then she puts her phone on Facebook Live into her either her group or her business page, so that she's live on Zoom but also live on Facebook simultaneously.
Yeah.
So you're saying if we do it in our business page, then after it's done, Denise, then we can share it, or while
You
it's
can do it
can do it
actually at the
live.
same time.
You can do it live. This is Linda. So I just did this on Thursday, and I shared it in 3 different party groups.
At the same time.
And I went live on my portal. Well, first of all, you have to start and be logged in first on your laptop, because that's the device that you're going to share into your business page. Okay. And so I was running a Zoom party on my, I was running a Zoom party that had, I don't know, 12, 15 people in it. And then I wanted to run it from my business page. And then I wanted to run that share that business page into the fundraiser group. So what I did was, I opened up my computer, I logged onto my Zoom, then I logged onto my portal as a guest. But as the guest, that's where I am the live. On my computer, I am not showing my video. I'm only showing my video from my portal, because my portal is a much better picture. It follows me around. It looks incredibly professional. And so that I make myself the spotlight on that when I go live into my Facebook business page. And then I jump into my business page right before I'm ready to start. And there's a share button. When you come live in your business page, then there is a share button that you share that into the group or groups of your choice. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's cool. That's what I want in writing, so that I can go back. Yeah, Kimberly's like, yeah, put it in writing. It's like, I need to go back while I'm actually doing it so that I can go, oh, I didn't click the right thing. Like I need to go do a test, but I want to be able to like stop and start. If it doesn't work, I can go back to the instructions.
So Lynn, from what I understood, Linda, the biggest thing was that your portal became your spotlight speaker on your Zoom.
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be our cell phone if we don't have a portal. That would be, we would log into Zoom as a guest from our phone, and then we would go to our computer and we would make our personal profile the spotlight speaker. And then I would go back to my computer and I would share it. Oh no, I would do it from my phone in the business page. I would share it from there.
No, you share from your computer.
Okay.
So I'll type it out. But if you're using a phone or a portal, I pull my chat up on my computer because when I'm on Spotlight, it's hard to see the chat, the questions when they come through. And then I also can see everybody too. So I have on my computer, I have all the Hollywood Squares up there and the chat open. And then on my portal, I just have me and what I look like to everybody else.
Yeah, I need that in writing.
Okay.
Thanks, Linda.
You're welcome. I'll try.
I'm just so confused. I don't know why I can't grasp this, but.
Linda, and you're doing it that way because you're going through Zoom first and because you want to
Yes.
record it.
Exactly.
Because if you do with the portal, you can go live and then share it to multiple, but it's not recording.
I can't share from my portal.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know how.
Okay.
We need that in
I can show you.
Okay, you're gonna have to show me that one because I don't know. That's been my struggle. I see a share when I'm on my portal. I see a share code in the top right hand corner, but I don't know what to do with the freaking code.
Like if you hit live, hold on.
But I'm not at home right now.
Okay.
And I don't have my portal with me. So
But I'm just saying when you hit where you want to post it to, if you set the page and then it tells you, you can say, well, where do you want, it's my page. I don't know if you can see that. And where do I want to share it in groups? And then you can pick the groups you want to share it to.
hang on, I'm on my phone. So, oh, there you are. Okay.
See, so you can pick the groups that you want to share it to. You want to go live on your page. I click that. And then where do you want to share it to? I can click share to the page.
Okay, well, that's going Facebook Live.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not Zoom.
No, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, no, I definitely know how to use Facebook Live and share it into a single group or a single business page. And I've done that before from my portal as well. Yeah.
But you can do multiple groups from there.
You can? I thought you could only choose one at a time on your.
It looks like she.
Maybe, okay. Yeah, I have multiple. But then you can't record it, or can we still pull it off and save it if we did it that way?
I don't think so. It's hard to try to get to record, you can't use that MBasic anymore with the new Facebook. So it's not really working.
Okay.
They have extensions, but I haven't found an extension that works to do that. So
I heard somebody say recently how to save those videos without having to do MBasic, and I can't remember who it was or where I heard it or.
yeah, I've tried a lot of different.
I think Debbie Cook told me.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe we have to go to Debbie too. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure
look it
that
up
out.
too.
Okay. I have to jump off. But you guys have a great day. Thank you for all the sharing.
For your help.
Ladies, I have a really great question, or not. I have not purchased the Facebook portal yet, okay? Would you say that it would be definitely worth my money to buy it, get a stand? I do not have a big kitchen at all. So get the Facebook portal, get a stand that it would fit on, opposed to using my phone. Does it make it a lot easier? Because one of the things I found is just recently is I cannot record on my phone when I'm going live anymore. If I go live in a Facebook show, into one of my groups, it no longer will record on my phone like it used to. I mean, it just stopped within the last 3 weeks.
It just really depends if you're gonna, get the use out of it. I feel like now this portal, it seems like they're adding so many features into the portal. So it seems like it just keeps like you weren't able to do the Zoom thing before, but now I feel like that's an option in there. So you can. And then one of the things I think that is really good is that it follows you in your kitchen. So it's not like your phone, you got to kind of keep moving around or whatever, but the portal is what kind of, and if you get the bigger portal, I know Denise has that. I don't. I have a big one.
Mine's small. Mine's actually just the 5x7. It looks big on the picture.
You have the
it's not that big.
too. You don't have the big one, Denise?
I didn't get the big one. No, I didn't get it.
There is one that is like a big, looks like a TV or whatever. It's a 15-inch screen on it or whatever. I have the medium.
I don't need
Marie
that.
has that.
I have one.
Oh, yeah.
Marie has that.
Does have that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do have that.
But
It
you-
just makes me think that maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Instead of going by Zoom, maybe just go Facebook Live to my personal team page to do, then this way it'll feed in there. I'm just not, I think we need to discover the abilities or how best to use some of this technology to be more engaging. So,
Yeah.
The reason I was asking, because I've heard Marie and I've heard a lot of you talking about having the portals since last fall. And so I have been going live, doing live cooking shows for my virtual shows because I'm having so much trouble with engagements and posting and all the nightmares, right? And people have told me they really liked it. And what I have found, mine is a Note 9 Plus, and I hadn't been having, but my problem is that I literally have my phone attached to inside my cupboard door. To my cupboard door is open and then that's low. So my problem is then I get like part of the cupboard so they can still see my kitchen counter where I'm cooking. And then I can't see my stove unless I would like switch. I'd literally have to stop it. So that doesn't work. So I'm thinking that if I got the portal, put it on a regular stand that sits on the, you know, on the floor, so then it could follow me, that might work a whole lot better.
that's the different, because the portal follows you, the camera follows you. So you could put it one place and as you move, it moves with you. So that's the advantage of that over having your phone on a tripod that you have to
right
grab with you.
Marie, what I found though is the portal is following your face, and being tall, it only follows my face. It doesn't follow where my hands go on the counter. So it cuts me off and it's just the top of me and you see nothing that I'm working on the counter. So we keep playing, trying to figure out a way that the portal can follow me, but you only see the top half of me. So I need my counters to rise like another foot. Anybody's gonna see what's happening on the counter.
You need to move it back. You need to move it back more and angle it down.
That's what we've been trying. We have done so many different manipulations because Eileen, my phone is full. It stopped in the middle of a video a couple weeks ago because so many live videos.
Well, yeah,
so
I mean,
hear it.
yeah, I did that, and then Google decided to upload like everything, and the next thing I know is that, oh, by the way, you're gonna have to start buying for storage. So I spent, we won't talk about how much time deleting stuff that it had decided all of a sudden it should load. But when it stopped taping recording on my phone, I was like, oh no, because then I would have a copy on my phone that I could, you know, move into YouTube, or I could post into my different groups and on my business page, and all of a sudden it said, nope.
Yep.
Not gonna do that for you anymore either, because that was working easy. So let's make it complicated, you know. Again,
Do you have the one? Do you have one this size or the bigger one?
I have not purchased one yet.
The bigger one.
And so that's what I've been trying to decide. Should I get it?
This way. Do you do it this way or this way?
I do it when I have to do it this way, because if I turn my phone this way, I'm going to have like this much of my phone is my cupboard, because of the way I have to angle my camera. It's literally the corner cupboard, and my cupboard doors swing flat against the one side when they're open. But to get it to angle down to where I'm cooking, I have to do it this way, because otherwise half the screen is my cupboard. And this way it's only a quarter of my cupboard. So it's been like quite the challenge. And I know why I need to be doing, and I get more interaction. But I didn't realize that if I recorded it on my business page, then I could live stream directly into the group, because I have been moving people into my customer group to do my cooking show lives over there. But that's been a problem getting people to move, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
To share it, yeah.
So what about, Eileen, what about using your computer?
Oh, well, see, that ain't gonna work, because I'd literally have to buy an all new My computer is old enough that the battery does not stay sharp unless it's plugged in. And the other challenge is that there's no place on my countertop I can put a laptop. I mean, I only have like maybe 4 feet, 3. I have probably a little over 2 feet to work on. I have a really little space that I work on that I have that works for me to do it. And I don't know where I would put a laptop because I thought of that.
What about one of those tripods with the stand that holds the phone?
That's what I was thinking, is get the tripod on the stand on the floor, right?
And you can put your
And
phone
then
in the
get, and why I was looking at getting the Facebook portal, because I knew that it followed you. And I thought, well, then as I move, it would move with me to when I go
the
around.
portal won't fit on that. Not on the tripod.
There's not a tripod that will fit.
No, it's too big. It's like a frame.
But does it? See, that's what I'm trying to figure out how to.
Yeah, you can put that on your phone though. But I literally use a ladder, like a little step ladder, and put it. And then because it has this on it, and to angle it down, the popcorn maker, my little silicone popcorn maker fits, and that's exactly how I get it to angle the right way to get my countertop.
So wait a minute, what do you mean by you have a little ladder? Like, I mean, are we talking like a step ladder?
Yep, I put a step ladder, sit it on the step ladder on the right step, and then I use my popcorn maker, the silicone right underneath it. I put it right underneath here to get it to angle the right way. Yeah, I mean, that I already have my set. I mean, that's exactly how I get it to work.
You know, because we have a step ladder out in the garage that's got like the shelf on it for like when you're painting.
Oh yeah.
That's exactly what I use.
So I should actually use my Amazon gift cards that Nancy Francis gave me that are sitting on my desk.
Yeah. And I use this lamp for the light. I've got this, I don't know if you can see this lamp. So it's just a lamp and I just turn it up.
Okay.
So I don't have it plugged in and I use that as lighting.
Well, what I have now is I have the lighting because I bought the tripod that clips into, I probably had it almost 3 years, that clips into my, it's got like the little clippy thing. So I can put my phone in it, but it also has the arm that has the lighting and it's got 12 settings to lighting. So I can adjust daylight, highlight, white light, soft light, and then each one of them has 4 settings.
Yeah.
So I have a total of like 12 different settings. So I don't get like big white circles in my glasses or big white spots. So I can adjust it depending on how bright and sunny or dark it is in my kitchen. So that I have that. I mean, so I can angle the lighting so that would work. But I never thought to use my step ladder out in the garage.
Yep, that's all I use. I bring in the ladder.
So for those of you who have a Facebook portal, would you definitely say it was worth the money to invest in opposed to using your phones?
I do. I think so. It was worth every penny.
Every once in a while, they go on sale. Mother's Day is coming up. I know that.
They're on sale right now.
Oh, there you go. So there
And
you go.
I think you need a tax deduction because nobody's driving and having the regular party expenses that we want.
Well, oh, you mean the difference between when I used to drive 25,000 miles a year and I haven't driven 4,000 yet?
No, it's
I mean, the difference is my 2017 Little Red Rogue has not hit 15,000 miles on her. And my 2002 Explorer that I gave to my son, he got rid of it last March, had 285,000 miles on it.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, I don't have any tax deductions, you know.
Denise, can you share the information on the portal, like size and?
Yeah.
There's 3 different sizes. I have the medium one.
So I see an 8, and a 10. And I don't see a third one.
The third one, it's bit, well, okay, there's one you can put on a TV. It's not that one. And then there's 3 that are actual portal frames. I have the second one. The big one, to me, it was just not worth the expense because it was like double the price. And the only thing it did was you could adjust it more. And I had purchased this one first and I was going to get the bigger one. But when I figured out I could just put on the stepladder and put that, it worked fine. And I was like, I'm not spending more money on it. But let me see if I can pull it up.
I bought mine from Best Buy and, I think they have a 3-day. So if you don't like it, you can always return it. So that's another option. And I think Portal will do the same thing. I
got mine from Bed Bath & Beyond.
There you go.
With the 20%, they always have those coupons.
Yeah, there you go.
And my Best Bath & Beyond just went out of business.
But you can get it online.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Or if you have those gift cards, just go to Amazon and get it.
Well, I do. I mean, like Nancy sent me these gift cards and for various reasons last fall. And she's like, what did you use them for? I'm like, they're in the pink basket on my desk where the bills are.
There you go. Well, now is the perfect opportunity.
Mine is the 10-inch.
10-inch?
Yeah, mine is. That's the one that I have.
And they're easy to learn how to use, right, guys?
Oh, yeah. They just connect to your Facebook. That's it.
Oh, well, I can do that.
I mean, there's other apps on there, like there's Food Network, and there's a ton of other apps on there as well. So you can do a whole bunch of other things. You could stream, I think Spotify is on there. And
Alexa, I mean, there's everything.
Yeah, you can go into the browser. There is you can put your contacts in there if you connect it with all that stuff. I said Food Network, Instagram. I think Instagram you just download. There's a photo booth on there. It is kind of fun. It's fun as well too. And now the Zoom app is on there as well. That's what I mean. I think they're adding more and more features to it right now. So for sure.
Well, I think having the Zoom app on it, on that one device, right? And plus your Facebook on it. So if you're connecting with Facebook, I would think that would even make it simpler to do as well.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad.
And you just can't really see the chat when you're Zooming or when you're doing the Facebook Live, but it actually works better for me because the way I put it, I just talk like somebody sitting there in my kitchen and I just use my phone or my tablet on the side to look at chat. So I think it makes it easier for me sometimes because I don't really pay attention how many people are watching or not watching. I just act like there's people there. So I think that makes it easier for me not to get caught up on how many people are watching or not watching.
I do my live cooking shows, or when I do any live cooking demo, I treat them exactly like I have for the 23 years, because last year doesn't count, when I was cooking in someone's kitchen. And people have told me, they said, we would have swore you were standing in our kitchen instead of your own. They get the exact same thing. I am who I am. If you don't like me, don't watch me.
Does anybody know what this Portal Plus is? Looks like a phone.
I have a portal that's this big. I thought I could use it as a second screen. Is that not right, Denise?
I've not used that one. The Plus.
It looks like a phone.
Let's see. I think the Portal Plus was the older version, wasn't it?
Well, it's actually more expensive than.
Oh, that's that big one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, it doesn't look that big.
The big one is big. I don't know if Marie is on here or not, but the big one is.
Portal Plus is $279.
Yeah.
$265 on Amazon.
Oh, okay, I just pulled it up. One says $279, one says $229.
The Portal Plus is huge. I have that
I
one.
don't want that.
It is huge.
It's huge. Yes, it's so big that I ended up getting a smaller one.
Okay, that answers that question.
Yeah, they've updated it too. Looks like it's different than the one we have, Denise.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the regular stand, so yeah, but everything, obviously. And somebody asked a question about it. It's not Alexa, it doesn't answer to Alexa. But
It will if you have it on there.
Yeah, it is. You know what? You're right, because it just did. But yeah. Say Portal, call mom, or Portal, whoever. You know, it will call.
But you don't have to run Alexa on it.
No.
I've had to rename my daughter because that's her name. And every time we say that name, ours goes off. So now we call our daughter Bobo. She's not amused.
You know, you can rename your Alexa. You know that, right?
You know, I have one upstairs and that one's Echo, but my husband has one in the other room, and every time we talk, he refuses to change the name. So we just changed her name.
Well, at least you don't call your son the dog's name, then you're okay.
No, we don't do that.
Well, I have been known to do that for every now and then. Like I call Christopher Einstein, and he's just looked at me and he goes, Mom, you know that's the dog. Yeah, it's the dog. And then he asked me, he said, and obviously you really are getting old. Yes, I am. I keep telling you that. But here's how you know you raised a really good Pampered Chef child is when they call you and go, the main reason I called you today, after I've talked to you for 45 minutes, child goes, Mom, I called you because my can opener you sent with me to college, which was the ones where the handles pulled apart, so I was 27 years old probably. He said, it's really dull and it doesn't work. Could you send me a new one, order me a new one if you don't have one? And I said, well, I think I do. He goes, oh, and I will pay for it if you will order it.
That's impressive.
Right?
My daughter's getting married in July, and I asked her if she wanted a pampered bridal, and she said, why would I do that? Can't I just get everything from you? Sure, honey.
I told him that he needs to get home from Michigan, where he now lives, back to Virginia, because I need to make some room. So you really need to show up since you've been home for a year and a half.
Yeah, that's funny.
To come home because I have a set of blue enamel cast iron for you, because I don't need tools. I don't need a gray set and a blue set. But I thought that is only a good Pampered Chef consultant would appreciate when the child calls and says, I need a new can opener and I will pay for it.
Yeah, you've come full circle.
You've come full circle.
Mine's not there yet, apparently.
Okay, I am going to stop the recording. I just want to make sure we get everything on here.